What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to wholesale real estate step by step, because I'm going to be picking up the phone live in this video and calling motivated sellers trying to lock up a wholesale deal in front of you. So it's going to show you exactly how this business is done when it comes to talking to sellers and locking up deals. That being said, this video is going to be value packed from the beginning all the way to the end. So make sure you stick around and watch the whole video. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the red button and subscribe. But other than that, let me show you exactly what I use in my wholesaling business. And then we will get started picking up the phone, calling sellers, and showing you how it is done. Before I get started wholesaling real estate live in front of you, I want to show you exactly what tools and resources I use when I'm wholesaling. So first off, when I'm sending an offer, I want to make sure that you guys are using the same contracts that I use when I send an offer. So if you go to jacobblank.com/free, there will be a link down below in the description for this. You'll be able to download my purchase contract, my assignment contract, and my cold calling script for completely free. So first off, make sure you go get that. The next thing and the main thing that I'm going to be using in this video is my CRM. It is my client relationship management system. So every single motivated seller that I'm working with is housed in this system, and this system handles your full wholesaling business, and it does so many amazing things. Let me go ahead and actually jump into the CRM and show you some of it. So there's all these different apps that handle each different part of your business, like your seller leads, your transactions, your dispo offers, your cash buyers, title companies, team members, key performance metrics, and so much more. But the main app that I'm going to be using in this video is the Seller Leads app. And by the way, guys, if you want a full demo of this system, all you have to do is go to wholescalecrm.com and you'll be able to get a full demo of this system for free. There's a link down below in the description for that. I'm going to just be going over the Seller Leads app for you guys to see. So when I'm calling motivated sellers, I'm going to be working right here in the Seller Leads app in the CRM. And basically, when you go out there and conduct marketing to find motivated sellers, once you find a motivated seller, they flow directly into this system, and a seller lead profile is created for each and every motivated seller that you're working with. All their contact information, their name, address, their phone number, email is all going to be stored here. The team member in your company that's working the lead is going to be assigned to it. All the Zillow information is going to automatically feed through from Zillow. It's going to keep track of what marketing channel did this lead come from. Was it telemarketing? Was it a website lead? Was it SMS? Was it direct mail? It's also going to keep track of how many times you've tried to contact the seller. And each time you try to contact the seller and you weren't able to reach them, at the click of a button, it's automatically going to send them a text and an email letting them know you tried to reach them. Next, it's going to keep track of how many written and verbal offers you've made per week and per month. So that way you know how many offers you're making. It's also going to categorize and put each seller into the bucket that they belong in. Is it a new lead? Is it interested? Is it not interested? Is it dead? So that way all your leads get organized by what status they're in. It's also going to categorize them again by their temperature. Are they hot, warm, cold, or dead? It's also going to organize your whole database, and each seller is going to go into the proper bucket for their motivation, which is so important. Are they a tired landlord? Was it death, divorce, probate? What is the reason that they're looking to sell the property? It's going to organize your leads like that. And then guess what? It's going to automatically follow up with your sellers for you. Yeah, this system is going to send texts and emails on an ideal sequence, following up with your sellers for you. And then, guys, when you're ready to send the seller an offer, no longer do you have to fill out the contract word by word. All you have to do is input a few pieces of information, click one button, and it is going to send the offer to the seller for them to sign, so that way you can send more offers out, send more contracts out, and lock up more deals. And as you're working with the seller, on the right-hand side, you're able to take all your comments and notes. So when I'm asking the seller about the condition of their property, I'm taking all my notes there on the right-hand side. So that is just the Seller Leads app that handles your acquisition side of your business. Again, there is all these other apps that handle every other part of your business in this Wholesale CRM. So I highly recommend that you go get a full demo of it at wholescalecrm.com. Again, there will be a link down below in the description for that. So when I'm calling sellers and talking to them, I'm primarily going to be working in that. And then once I need to look up their property to figure out what their property is worth and to find all the information about it, I'm going to be using PropStream. PropStream is an all-in-one wholesaling tool. It lets you search up any property across the country, and it's going to give you every piece of information about that property at your fingertips. So that way you can sound like an expert when you're talking to the seller. you're going to be able to see the bed bath count, square footage, county information, tax information, who owns it, all the information you could possibly need about the property, so that way you can sound like an expert when talking to them. Also, it's going to let you pull the comparable sale data in the area. So you're going to be able to see what properties that are similar to the one you're looking at are selling for, and then from there be able to calculate your offer. Which, guys, you need to be able to see what other properties are selling for in order to get an accurate value of what the property is worth, and then from there calculate your offer. PropStream also lets you pull motivated seller lists, conduct marketing, and do so much more. Guys, there's a link down below in the description for a 7-day free trial of PropStream. Now, once I figure out what the property is worth based on running comps on PropStream, I then need to calculate my offer. And for that, I use my offer calculator. My offer calculator is available for purchase at jacobblank.com/shop. There's a link down below in the description for that. This is what it looks like. Basically, when you find your comps on PropStream, you're going to go ahead and plug those comps in on the calculator. You're going to put in how much money you want to make. You're going to choose how much repairs does the property need, minor, average, major, or a full remodel. You're going to choose what market you're in, and then boom, it's going to run all the math for you and calculate everything for you and spit out your MAO, your maximum allowed offer to make the seller, and it's also going to give you an offer range to make the seller. So guys, if you're struggling to calculate what to offer the seller, if you're struggling to figure out what to offer the seller where you're going to be able to make money on the deal, I highly recommend that you go get this offer calculator from jacobblank.com/shop. So those are the main things that I'm going to be using when it comes to talking with motivated sellers and trying to lock up deals. And then the final thing that I want to mention is, guys, in these videos, sometimes I go ahead and I work on selling deals, and I work on finding cash buyers for the deals that we have locked up. And the main platform that I use for dispositions, for selling deals and talking to cash buyers and finding cash buyers, is InvestorLift. InvestorLift is a platform that gives you access to over 2 million active cash buyers across the country. So when it comes to selling deals and talking to cash buyers, this is the main platform that I am using. There is a link down below in the description for InvestorLift where you can get a discount as well. And I have a couple other videos on my channel going over the InvestorLift platform in detail. So if you want to check that out, go and do it. But that pretty much covers it, because in this video and in these calling videos, I call motivated sellers to try to lock up deals, and I call cash buyers to sell deals. And these are the different tools, resources, and software that I'm using to do it. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and jump on the phone and start calling. All right, guys, let's make these calls. All right, guys, let's start calling these sellers. And the first one that I'm going to be calling here is in West Virginia. This came from a Google pay-per-click campaign that we're running.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
No answer. I already called him once before today, so we're just going to move on to the next one. Normally I would double dial. Alright, on to the next one. This next one is in Louisiana. This came from that same marketing campaign.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing? This is Jacob with iBuyAmerica. I'm calling to give you the offer for your property on Guinea Street. How you doing today?
Hey, you say your name is Jacob?
Yes, sir.
All right, how you doing, Jacob?
Doing good. So I just wanted to call and ask a couple more questions about your property and then make you the offer. Does that sound good?
Sound like a winner.
Perfect. All right, so first off, how old is the roof on it?
It's a tin roof. Like I said, I brought it like 3 or 4 years ago, and it was on there when I bought it. I mean, the tin's still in good shape on it, so like I said, it's tin.
All right, and then do you have a central air conditioning unit, or is it window?
I do. When I moved in, I think 3 years ago, they put a brand new air compressor on the outside, so the air conditioner is fine.
Okay. All right.
And then I see it looks like you have it listed on the market for $169,000. Is that right?
Right, yeah, but I just fired my realtor.
You just fired your realtor. Why? It wasn't working out with them?
No, it wasn't working out.
Okay. Why was that? They just weren't able to get you anybody interested, or?
No, they were. I mean, I've been having them on there for I think 7 months, and it just hasn't been moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the best price you would do on it?
Probably 155. That'll put 10 to 12, 10 to 11 down to get out of it.
Okay.
Well, what you thinking?
Let me see. Let's see. I'm looking at some comparables in the area.
Yeah, go ahead. Where y'all located out of, my man?
I'm at our headquarters in Scottsdale, Arizona, but we have an office out there as well. It's a 4-bed, 2-bath.
Yeah.
What year was it built?
I think 01 or 02. The trailer's in excellent shape. I mean, if it wasn't for me got remarried, I wouldn't be going nowhere.
Four-bed, 2-bath. I don't know. We'd have to be lower than 155. With it, probably closer to 125.
What, who?
125, 130.
Yeah. No. Okay. I appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we could probably help you sell it, but since it wasn't moving for 179, probably need to put it on the market a little bit lower than that.
Right.
What's the minimum you would be willing to net? Like 145 maybe?
I think my payoff, well, like I said, my payoff 165, but I was willing to put 12 down to get out of it. So that's what, 152?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just too tight. All right, well, I wish you the best of luck, okay?
All right, my man. Thank you.
Yep. You don't by chance have any other real estate you want to sell? Any vacant land or anything? Shoot. Should have asked him that before you hung up. All good, though. On to the next one. This next one's in Arizona.
Hello.
Hey, I'm calling to give you the offer for your property that you requested on our website for Mercury Way in Chandler. Are you looking to sell that property?
Not interested, thanks.
Even for the right price?
Not interested.
Okay. Even for the right price?
You're a little slow, aren't you?
I wasn't sure if you heard me. Would you be interested in selling
I
for a
wasn't
good
sure. I wasn't
price?
sure if you heard me. Did you hear me? Not interested.
Okay. I'll follow up with you in
Did you
6
hear me?
months.
What?
I'll follow up with you in 6 months to see if that changes.
Oh, please don't.
Okay. Have a good rest of your day, bro. On to the next one. What's up? Yeah. You just got the
Your
new
call has been
contract signed with
forwarded to
him to
voice-
extend the date, bro, to the 10th. Remember? You just did that the other day. So, you should remember. Yes. Well, check. I mean, you should just go look at the folder, bro. Okay, what's up? I'm filming. Yeah, okay. Bet. Just make sure and check we have that. I'm pretty sure you got it. You were supposed to, so. Bye. No answer. We're going to dial this one again.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, call me back for the offer for your property you requested on our website. Thanks. All right, on to the next one. This one I already sent an offer on.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record.
Alright, I texted him. His wife was going to review the offer. So we'll wait to hear back from him. He said, he just texted me, can I talk to you later? Let's go ahead and check in on this. This guy's supposed to sign right now too. Yeah, he just did.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, so I got that signed back and it should have emailed you a final copy.
Okay.
Awesome. So there's just one more thing we need for the file, just some updated photos of the property. There is ones online, but we need, just to add to the file, we need a photo of the front of the house, every room, and the backyard. Could you text those over to my cell phone number?
Yeah, but there is not actually back there. There's like a long grass.
I can't hear you. It sounds like there's wind. Say that again?
Yeah. There's actually not a backyard, but there's like a side, like a little tiny side yard type thing. Is that okay?
Yeah, that works.
Alright, and then you want pictures of the basement too, or?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
All right, and I
That's
just
fine.
I just texted you my cell phone number.
Alright, I'll take those pictures in just a bit and I'll send them to you.
Okay, don't send them to this number. I just texted you my cell number. Make sure to send them to my cell,
Yep.
okay?
Alright, sounds good.
Thanks, man. Bye.
Yep, thank you. Bye.
Lock that one up for $60,000, and it's worth. Let me tell my team to run the process. I got a few other contracts signed. Can you run the process on them? Thanks. Let's see. This one is worth 140 to 160, and I locked it for 60. Fire. Bang. Let's get it. Easy money. Okay, that's solid. There's ones active for 150, 115 in bad shape. Like ours is fire. We're getting a call coming in. Hello. Hey, yeah, are you calling for an offer for your property?
I'm actually a wholesaler in Sacramento. And
Okay.
I have a couple properties under contract.
Okay.
Would you be open to doing business together?
Doing what?
Would you be open to doing business together? I can send you the information if the number makes sense to you. We can move forward.
Yeah, I am. I'm open to doing business. We'll buy them, or we have
Okay,
access to 4 million buyers. We have cartel mode on Investor Lift.
Sounds good. Send me your email and I'll send you all the information so you can take a look at it.
Okay, sounds good.
Sounds good, man. What was your name again?
Jacob Blank.
Jacob Brand. This is Abdullah speaking with you.
All right, thanks, bro.
All right. Yeah.
By the way, guys, if you need help selling any of your wholesale deals, we can help you. We have access to 4 million buyers. Go submit your deals at jacobblank.com/dispo to me and my team. Okay, let's keep on calling.
Hello?
Hi, is Sherry available?
Hello?
Hi, I'm calling to reach Sherry.
Yeah, I'll have to go get her.
Yeah, if you could
So
get
she
her.
can use the phone.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, I'll have her to call you.
All right,
back.
thank you.
All
Bye.
right. Okay. Bye-bye.
All right, let's keep it going here. That one I'm trying to do a novation on. On to the next one.
The subscriber you have dialed is not in service. If you feel you've received
That number doesn't work. On to the next one.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 318272224. Your call has been forwarded. Automatic voice message system. 318.
What's up? Bro, there's no other signature needed. Sorry, helping some of my team members out. 1 second, we'll get back to the calls. Awesome. Hey, Sherry.
this is-
Awesome. Did you get a chance to talk to your boyfriend about us helping you sell the property?
Yes, I did, and, here in another hour or two, I'm gonna get back on there and, sign it and date it and all that for you.
Okay, sounds good. I'll resend it so it's at the top of your email, okay?
Okay.
All
It'll be
right.
a couple hours maybe,
All right.
my time. Okay, thank you.
Yep, thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Getting another deal locked up there. That's a novation. Okay, it has a metal roof. What about an air conditioning unit? Do you have a central AC?
All the duct work, wiring, thermostat wire, everything's set except the unit. And I've been running window units for 18 years. Love every minute of it.
Okay, so you said how old is that?
It's 18 years. The house is 18 years old.
And the AC is 18 as well. Okay.
Original roof, yeah. It's doing just what I wanted it.
What
to
about
do.
the air conditioning unit? Is that original also?
No, like I said, the duct work, the wires, the breaker, the disconnect, everything's there except for the actual unit. And
So
the expensive part's there. Just needs the
Okay.
unit. And I put window units in where I could lay my wood flooring and never look back. I love it.
Gotcha. Okay. Window units. All right, and then as far as the interior condition, is it in pretty good shape on the inside, or could it use some work?
No, it's not. Well, I mean, it needs paint, but there's no damage.
Okay. Needs paint. All right, and then I see you're moving out of the United States. Where are you moving to?
Ecuador.
Oh, that'll be nice. Okay. Okay, and you're looking to get $175,000 for it. Is that right?
Yeah, well, they just asked me to put something in there. The
Yeah.
county tax appraisal is $229.
Okay. I'm pulling it up right now. I'm going to be looking at the sales in the area and what they've gone for.
To make sure I got the zip code right, it's 35634.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, sometimes it autofills 30.
Okay. And it was built in 2007?
That's right.
How many bedrooms and bathrooms is it?
2 bedroom, 2 bath. It's got an upstairs that needs the staircase, but I have a blueprint for it. It's decked. The walls are up. The electrical boxes are in. The insulation, the sheetrock is all up there, but not installed. But it does have a walking floor that you can walk on. It's set up for an upstairs, but I couldn't put the staircase in. Even though I owned the home when I built it, I was a ½ inch too narrow
Okay.
on the stairs. The tread height, you typically want what's called a 7-11 pitch, and those are really nice stairs to walk up and down. You can tell when you're walking up and down an incorrect pitch. It just feels funny. You can trip real easy, but mine were going to be just a ½ inch too narrow. So I kind of had to hide that from the building. Well, I didn't put the upstairs in, so there was nothing to hide, but everything's done. It's ready to, it could easily have another 800 square foot up top. There's
Okay.
14 on the bottom.
Alright, I'm running some numbers here.
Like I said, the sheetrock, the insulation, the electrical boxes, 2 electric circuits are dedicated for it. It just never got finished.
Okay. So once that's finished, it'll be how many bedrooms?
Then it'd be a 3-bedroom. But 1 bedroom would be upstairs.
Okay.
Figured it'd be a kid's bedroom, you know. They
Yeah.
run up down the stairs a lot quicker to get to the bathroom. Well, I'm 58, and had my hips replaced, and, you know.
You got family out in Ecuador, or what's making you go out that way?
I just want to live on the equator, and I can't afford to retire in the United States, unfortunately.
That makes sense. It's getting real expensive.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, just looking at it, we'd probably need to be more towards 100,000. Probably somewhere around 120, 125. We cover all closing costs as is condition, and there's no commissions, so that'll be net to you.
Okay.
Is that something that interests you?
Possibly. When could you make that happen?
We can close by the end of the month.
Does somebody need to come out and look?
Sometimes we do need to come out and walk through it once or twice throughout the process, yep.
Okay.
But as
What
far
about
as
appraisal surveys and all
no,
that jazz?
no appraisals, no real inspections, no surveys.
Okay, because we've got a fresh survey that just got done on the west. If I get this right, yeah, on the west, my west lines, the lot that is adjoined to mine. That is they're out there right now surveying it. So those stakes will be
Okay.
Real fresh, and then you got the lot width, and that could be tape measured really.
Okay. Yeah, we'd probably be right around 120 for it, net to you. I could send you the offer right now. We'd be able to put the funds aside for you and close by the end of the month.
The end of July.
Yep.
Send the quote to me.
Okay. Are
And
you?
then what do I need to do next?
Yeah. So, are you able to open up your email while you're on the phone with me, and we can go over it with you?
I can.
Perfect. So I'm gonna send it over right now.
And I'm using a PC to do the email part.
Perfect.
Yeah, let me refresh. On the one hand, it's amazing how fast this happens, And I was an early internet bug.
Yeah.
I had to make a choice here whether I was going to get cable or satellite. And, the smartphone wasn't around yet. People had them, but not everybody. And I asked my friends, hey, can you watch TV on the internet? There was no YouTube, no Facebook. They didn't know. They looked it up and they said, I tell you what, you can. And I have watched nothing but, I haven't seen a commercial in 18 years. I have nothing but the internet. Love it. And then YouTube came.
Yep. But it's driven us apart, though. It would be better if we didn't have to text, or it'd be better if we only could call rather than text. Then you at least hear somebody's voice,
Yeah, I'm on your side with that. I'm refreshing here. I'm not seeing it yet.
So it's gonna be an email that says right signature National Home Buyers.
All right, let me look under just in case it went into spam. Yeah, I got 4 spin. What would you say it was going to come with?
It was going to say right signature, national home buyers. It looks like it hasn't sent yet. Let me try again.
I noticed a big change during the pandemic.
Okay.
Everybody lost their minds. They needed to be doing something, and they no longer had time.
Yep.
I mean, really, it's like they felt, everybody felt like they needed to be doing something instead of talking on the phone, and that's pretty much everybody. It's, it's hard to, the old days of, getting on the phone and jawing with somebody is kind of over.
Yep. It's true. It's kind of sad. Let's see.
Yeah, and we've actually got more time now than we've ever had. Let me go back to the inbox.
It should be there
I still
now.
ain't got nothing.
Let me check one more time. If not, I'm gonna send it. Yeah, it's there.
Oh, double check that email.
David. Yeah. Let's check that. So it is.
That's it.
All right, it's definitely there.
Not yet. I keep hitting the refresh button. It's just
Right signature, national home buyers.
oh, it went into everything else. I'm sorry.
You're good.
It didn't went to inbox. It went to everything else.
No worries.
Expires 8/1. And let's see.
So click review and sign, and it's going to open it up for you to review it. Let me know when you see purchase agreement for real estate at the top of your screen, and then I'll go over it with you.
The red flag points to areas that need to be completed. Got it.
Okay. Now you should have the document in front of you. You see it?
See your documents and submit.
You see purchase.
All right, it basically says purchase price.
Yeah, so here we go. I'll go
Seller
over it with
agrees
you.
to convey the property to the buyer for a sum of $120,000.
Yep, and
Now,
then
I'm not paying for a survey, closing costs.
nope. So here we go. So this agreement is made today between David and our company for the property address. We're going to be buying it in as-is condition. This includes any permanent fixtures like trees. We're going to be buying it for the $120,000 cash. Then we get to the terms. Number 1 says closing costs, transfer fees, title fees, any miscellaneous costs are to be paid by the buyer. So we're going to be covering all the closing costs. Any taxes, liens, or mortgage that you owe on the property, that would come out of the $120,000. So if you owe anything on the property,
So if I'm behind a year on my land tax, on my property tax,
yep.
that comes out of me.
Yes, sir. That would be correct. So,
Okay. Sorry.
and then
Property as is.
yep, as is. You give us permission to walk through it. The next part talks about the title report and survey if required. The buyer will order that and pay for it. So we're going to order the title search right away. Defects, seller warrants that the property is free from hazardous substances, so there's no dangerous chemicals in the property. Risk of loss, if somehow the property is damaged prior to transfer, the buyer can opt to still buy the property. No judgments. The seller warrants that there is no judgments threatening the equity in the property and that there's no pending bankruptcy. And then process. It tells you a little bit about how we arrived at our offer price. Buyer arrived at the offer price by carefully evaluating current market values, estimating expenses, and making projections on possible profits. And then acceptance. This will become binding when signed by both of us. This makes up the entire agreement. We're going to try to close by the end of the month. And that's pretty much it. Simple 2-page as-is purchase agreement. Let me know if you have any questions.
I have some questions, if that's okay.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Because I'm gonna review this further, and then I'll probably be giving you a call back. What's your name?
Jacob.
Jacob. I'm David.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so it's okay. Yeah, you too. It's okay if I have a mortgage on it.
I emailed you it. Let me know if that suffices, man. Yeah, it's okay if you have a mortgage on it. The title company will get your payoff of how much you owe on the mortgage, and they'll pay it off at closing.
Okay, you mentioned something about judgments.
Yeah.
Um,
If any judgments
I
show up
don't-
on a
I
title
don't think
search,
I don't think there's anything attached to the house. I haven't heard from these people in 10 years. But let's say, let's just say Chase or Midland Funding or whatever has got a $6,000 judgment against me. And they've attached it to my real property, I think is the way you say that.
yep, then there's a chance that it'll show up and be connected to this house and have to be paid off for you to sell it.
Oh, it can't be paid off with the sale of the house.
Yeah, it would be. It would be paid off with the sale of the house out of the 120.
Gotcha.
Answer
So in other
on
words,
text.
you would pay me 120 minus my mortgage, and if there's any loose balls out there. I honestly don't think there is. I don't think anybody has anything attached to the house as far as judgments go. Maybe like, let's say, an old credit card debt.
Yeah.
You know, it went through collections, they charged it off. I haven't heard from them in 10 years.
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure about all of this. But if it does show up, then I have to pay it.
Okay.
If it doesn't, well, then they've charged it off and they're done with me. Right?
Yeah, and sometimes if something shows up that doesn't look right, we'll try to help you get it removed. So we help you clear the title if there's things in the way.
Okay. And how could we make that 130?
I really don't think we could do any better than 120, man. I think that's pretty fair for the property, considering its location. And when you get those tax assessed values, those aren't accurate. I'm basing it off of properties that have sold in a 1 mile radius in the past 6 months that are similar in square footage to your property and in your build. And what I'm seeing is they're going for only a little bit more than 120. So for me to be able to make money, I got to buy yours for 120, put some work into it, and then have it be worth a little bit more than that. And they're just not going for that much more. So
Can we talk about the roof for just a second?
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. What I did when I built this house, and I built it, it was my bare hands. It's a beautiful home. It really is. It's rock solid. Real easy to heat and cool. What I did when I built this house, my intentions were to build a house that somebody in the 1920s would have built. A new old house is what I did. Square is cheap, it's white, it's got a metal roof. The roof is original. Alright, now the roof has rust streaks coming down it. It's 99% steel galvanized. It has these rust streaks coming down it because it's a tin roof. And my plan, if I stay here, it's rusted just right, I would clear coat it. It doesn't leak. I'm happy with it. I love the way the roof looks. It's very charming. It looks like if you didn't know this house was built in 2007, you'd think it was built in 1927. Now, you know, it's got nice windows, doors, trim, sheetrock, electricity, you know, everything's modern and functional and important. I don't know if you're looking at pictures of it, but
I don't see any pictures of it.
Okay, you know, that was my intentions.
Yeah.
To build a brand new old house, and it looks great. Everybody that's ever been up here was like, wow, you did an excellent job. Now, does it have a little bit of rot on the, I think they call it soffits, you know,
Yeah.
like the corner of the wood?
The fascia,
Sure.
yeah.
Could it be paint? The whole house needs paint. Could they caulk that and paint over it? Absolutely. You know, it doesn't have to be, you know, replaced or anything
Yeah.
like that. Just, you know, slap a It's original paint. I used some really good paint when I painted the outside. And I just repaint it. You know, it's time, but not falling off or anything. But that's the deal with the roof.
Okay.
Did that change anything or scare you or?
No, that's just the fascia.
most
That's
people look at it and
standard.
say, that's beautiful. You know, you've seen the old 100-year-old barns that got the tin roofs that still don't leak and they're solid rough.
Yeah, metal roofs are solid, and what you're talking about is just the fascia, so that's not an issue, even if we had to replace it all.
Are you seeing where it has a 900 square foot outbuilding?
I do see
The
that.
garage.
Yep.
Okay, that was something you did factor that in?
Yep.
Okay.
I see that on the property right there. Yep. And
Okay.
how's the roof on that?
Same construction, but it has a leak or two.
And that's got
It's a
that's
girl.
got a
It's a
roll up
girl.
door on it.
Sir?
It's got a roll up like garage door on it.
It's the construction of the, I call it the shop, because I actually paint cars here, is the same construction method that I use building the house. So it's built like a house would be. It's the frame, the same outside, it matches, it needs paint too. But now that roof is a much lower pitch, and that one does need, well, you know, you're getting it for 120, you're gonna have to put a little money in. That roof does need to be replaced.
Okay. And that has a
well-
roll up garage door on it, right?
Well, it's got the kind, you know, just a lift up, like like a garage would have if it was attached to your house. No, it's your standard 9 foot. You know, you on the inside you pull the handle up and put the door open.
Yep.
It
Okay.
doesn't roll up. It kind of has tracks that it goes across.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, it's a standard garage.
Okay.
You
Yeah, I mean, it sounds good. We're ready to
I
move.
bought the
You know,
garage
we're
doors
good to
at
move
Home
forward.
Depot.
Yeah, we're good to go on it at 120. I don't think just because it's a little bit away from town, I don't think we could do any better than that, unfortunately.
Well, I could be at Walmart or Walmart on Cloverdale Road in 10 minutes, and I'm 5 minutes away from Wilson School.
Yeah. Not bad.
Um,
But this just, I can't compare it to stuff that's more than a couple miles away,
Yeah,
which, you know, obviously makes sense, but yeah.
right. What are you going to do with it?
We'll either fix it up and resell it or fix it up and rent it.
How much are you going to rent it for?
It looks like it'll
The
rent
reason I'm
for,
asking is, what if I wanted to rent it?
yeah. Looks like it rents for about $1,200 a month, $1,300 a month.
Okay.
Let's see.
And what? All right. Now, if you rented it to me, and I'm serious about this. In other words, I'd be cashing in my equity. You guys would own it, then I'd rent it from you.
Yeah.
Starters, you wouldn't have to do anything to it, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
But let's just use the $1,100 figure. What would you guys be paying? In other words, you would pay homeowners insurance and property tax, right?
Yeah. Correct.
And then I'd just pay $1,100 rent.
Yeah. Yeah, but usually we fix them up first, stabilize the asset, and then try to rent it for as high as we can. And this one, it's probably more likely we just resell it after remodeling it rather than renting it because it's a little bit away from town. It would be a little bit harder to find tenants, you know, and keep it occupied. So.
Okay, because I'd rent it for 5 years from you.
Okay.
Just throwing it out there.
I'll take that down as an option here.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, put that in the notes.
All
And
right.
I'm going to get back to work, and I'm going to, I'll review this further, and then, are you telling me when I sign this, what could stop it from happening?
When you sign it, I'll sign it and I'll send you back the final copy, and then we'll get it opened up at the title company and get the title search going. Nothing really could stop it from happening. As long as the property's in the same shape you've described to me, we're good to go. Nothing will change.
Yeah.
Everything will be good. So.
I mean, it's 18 years old. It needs paint.
Yeah, 100%.
You know,
It's not that old of a house.
Damage, no busted doors, no. You know, I'm trying to think of what you might consider damage. It's been lived in, but you know, people don't put their hands on the walls, and the bathrooms work, and you know, all of that jazz. There's really nothing now. But now the garage is shows more wear and tear because I work there.
Yeah.
You know, I don't park my car in there. I actually work there.
Right.
And it's not destroyed or anything like that, but it needs some sprucing too. You know, the house really needs basically nothing. Okay, well, let me review the paperwork and we'll go from there.
Okay, sounds good. Just give me a call at any time if you have any questions while reviewing the paperwork. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. And I look forward to doing business with you. So I look forward to talking to you soon, okay?
All right, is your name in this email?
No, but I'll text you my name and my cell phone number as well.
Will you do that, please?
Yep, I'm gonna text you it right now.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye.
All right, thanks a lot. I'll see you.
Yep. All right, that one's decent. It's kind of a little bit out there, but I think we can sell that one on the MLS. Pretty easy. Let's keep calling. This is one that I got them to sign, but we need a couple other family members to sign it.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
On to the next one. Hello?
You've reached Randy Powell. Leave a message. Thank you.
Hello?
You've reached Randy Powell. Leave a message. Thank you.
Is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
On to the next one.
Hello, we are not available now. Please leave your name and phone number after the beep. We will return your call.
Hey, you were gonna sell me your property there in Mexico, and you were looking for the address. Give me a call back when you get a chance. Thanks. All right. Okay. Let's keep on calling.
Hello?
Hey Larry.
Yeah.
Hey Larry, this is Jacob calling. We spoke before about your property, that you had some properties you wanted to sell, but you wanted me to follow up with you in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I did sell a bunch already.
Okay.
Who are you? What company do you? Is that the one from Phoenix or Colorado?
Phoenix. Phoenix. We're I Buy America. We were working with one of your friends.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember you.
Yeah.
I did sell a bunch.
When? Just recently?
To rent a property. It's just too much headaches.
When did you sell a bunch?
Oh, I sold a bunch. They didn't even close on it yet. You know?
They haven't closed yet?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's nice talking to you again.
Well, I want to buy them from you. I want to buy real estate from you. What's a property you want to sell?
Oh, I've got enough now. The bank's my tax guy said, oh, the other one was pretty sure I didn't have to pay that much tax on it. You know
So you don't have any other
45%, 25%.
You don't have any other properties you want to sell?
Oh, I got a bunch more.
Okay, can I buy them?
Huh?
I would like to buy them.
Yeah. Call me in 3-4 months, okay?
You don't want to sell them now?
No, I don't want to sell any more now.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
All right, so you want me to follow up with you?
No.
Bro, that guy is off the rails, bro. Every time I call him, dude. It's ridiculous. Hello? Hello?
Yes, it's Jim.
Hey Jim, it's Jacob calling. We've been talking about your property that you're looking to sell. I know you were dealing with the probate, so I just wanted to follow up with you and see if there's any updates.
Well, I called another attorney in Missouri, and basically, it's the liens on the property, you know, for the Medicaid recovery is like $55,330. So that's, you know, I was trying to work with the state of Missouri Attorney General to work an agreement. Maybe we can lessen that. Whatever I get for the property, then they would take less and forgive the lien.
Yep.
So that's where I'm at on that. So
Okay.
I guess I could, you know.
Would you be able to
sell it.
Yeah, could you accept an offer for it so that way we can at least get started on the title search and the paperwork, and that way our finance department can put the funds aside for you?
Yeah, we could do that.
And then-
I have,
That way also, if you accept an offer, that's now you have a piece of paperwork showing you're selling it for X amount, and then you can go to the Attorney General with that and say, hey, can you accept this? And most of the time they will, actually. Like the IRS will do that with IRS liens. As long as you're selling your property for a fair amount, if there's an IRS lien attached to the property, they'll usually forgive the rest of it and just take all the proceeds from the sale and wash the rest of the lien. And so I'm sure you'd be able to work that out. So it'd be good for you to have an offer accepted in order to do that.
yeah.
Okay. Are you able to access your email while we're on the phone, and I can go ahead and send that over to you and go over it with you?
Yeah, it's, I'll give you my email address.
I think I have it already. Let me confirm that I have it right. I have...
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, perfect. And it's the property right here. I just want to make sure I have the address right as well. It is...
Yes,
Okay.
that's correct.
Alright. Let me go ahead and then... I guess both your parents' names were on here, huh?
Well, I don't know what do you mean parents.
Or... Are these your parents, or... No? Family?
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm the beneficiary on the beneficiary deed.
Gotcha.
So my name's James Avila, but also my wife would have to sign Rose Marie with the property.
Your wife would need to sign as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Who... Okay. There we go. Yeah, I see your wife. Okay. So you're... I have Eugene on here as well.
Well, Eugene Stephen Britt, he's my deceased brother.
Okay.
He's I guess the grandeur of the property, and when he passed away, I became the beneficiary.
Alvina, James, Britt, I have Bridge, Avila, James. There we go. And then what's your wife's name?
Rose Marie, all one word.
M-A-R... Got it. M-A-R-I-E. Got it.
Yeah, and then she has the middle initial I for Ilse. And Avila.
Yep, got it. Eugene's last name is Bridge. Yep. Got it.
B-R-I-D-G-E.
Okay. All right. And then I believe I was offering you, I think it was 45 for it.
No, you said 50,000.
50? Okay. Let me check my notes here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, that's probably right. I think I just had up here. Yeah, I think that's right. Give me 1 second, though. Let me confirm. Yep, 50,000. I see that in here. My bad. All right.
Okay.
Initially, I had up in the top of the notes 45, but yeah, you're right. Okay. And then when would you want us to close by?
I would say the end of July.
The end of July?
If possible.
Yeah, that would probably
Yeah.
work. Let's see. It's a Wednesday. What about the 9th of August? Would that work?
Yeah, that would work okay.
Okay, perfect. All right. And I'm going to just send it to sign to your email for you and your wife.
Uh-huh. the thing I have to find out is the attorney who's handling the administrator of the probate.
Yep.
His name is Arnold Day. He lives in Liberty, Missouri, and he is, I mean, he's, you know, say the administrator or executor of the will, of the probate, not the will, but the probate. So there's no will. So I just have to, I guess, work with him on the sale, how we're gonna handle it, you know. He would know.
Yep.
Maybe you would know.
Yeah. Accepting this offer, you'll just need to send him a copy of it, and then he'll need to provide some of his probate docs to the title company, and that's it. Pretty simple. Okay, I just sent it over to your email. It's gonna say right signature National Home Buyers.
Yeah.
Let me know if you got it.
Yeah, I'll check, but my wife, I'll have to get her to sign later, but she's not home.
Do you want to open it up with me on the phone so I could go over it with you? Or do you want to just call me back later when you're with her?
I'll call you back later, okay, Jacob?
Okay, that sounds great. All right, Jim, appreciate it, and we'll talk in a little bit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Parker.
Yep, bye. All right, guys. That sucks. I wanted to get him on the computer looking at the agreement so I could go over it with him, make him feel more comfortable with it. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the video right there. I hope this video was helpful to show you how to wholesale real estate. We had multiple calls with motivated sellers. We sent multiple contracts out. It was a great video. If you found it valuable, make sure you hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go down below, hit the red button, and subscribe to the channel. And guys, remember, there's links down below in the description for every single tool and resource that I use in my wholesaling real estate business. So make sure to check that out. Bunch of value there. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.